Deuces Wild is a 2002 American crime drama film directed by Scott Calvert and written by Paul Keimation and Christopher Gambale, who also created the story. It stars Stephen Dorff, Brad Renfro, James Franco, Matt Dillon, and Fairuza Balk amongst others. The film is set in 1958 Brooklyn, New York City. Martin Scorsese was originally the executive producer, but he eventually removed his name from this film. As the tagline states, there is very little firearm violence. Most of the fighting is hand-to-hand, in keeping with the 1958 setting. Plot: Leon and Bobby are brothers and members of the Deuces, a Brooklyn street gang. Ever since the death of their other brother Alphonse, Alley Boy, from a drug overdose at the hands of Marco, they keep drugs off their block. This puts them in opposition to the Vipers, another local gang headed by Marco who want to sell drugs in the neighborhood. On the eve of Marco's return from a 3-year stint in prison, a gang war seems imminent. Marco plans revenge against Leon, whom he believes ratted him out to the police. Bobby falls for a new girl who moves in across the street, Annie, the younger sister of Jimmy Pockets, a Vipers member and heroin dealer. Their attraction for each other complicates the gang rivalry. Marco attacks the block and Bobby before beating and raping Betsy in order to push him over the edge. After a series of skirmishes between the Vipers and Deuces, neighborhood mafioso Fritzy orders Leon and Marco to make amends hours before the climactic rumble. Leon disobeys this order in a fight at the docks where Marco is killed along with Jimmy Pockets, leaving Bobby and Annie free to take her mother to Los Angeles. Leon is shot and killed by one of Fritzy's men in retaliation for ignoring his orders. Before leaving, Bobby drops a wheelbarrow full of cinder blocks on Fritzy's car, presumably killing him. Cast: Stephen Dorff as Leon, Brad Renfro as Bobby, Fairuza Balk as Annie, Vincent Pastore as Father Aldo, Frankie Muniz as Scooch, Balthazar Getty as Jimmy Pockets, Matt Dillon as Fritzy, Norman Reedus as Marco, Max Perlich as Freddy, Drea de Matteo as Betsy, Louis Lombardi as Philly Babe, Deborah Harry as Wendy, James Franco as Tino Verona, Josh Leonard as Punchy, Johnny Knoxville as Vinny Fish, George Georgiadis as Willie, Jackie Ton as Mary Ann. Reception: the film received negative reviews and currently holds a 3% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.